Welcome to 30 Day Reviews, and thank you very much for pressing that play button. I'm Justin, and today we are taking a look at a product that was sent to me by Sweet Comb Chicago out of Chicago, Illinois, and that would be the Be Bald Head Polish. Now, ever since I shaved my head bald, I've always gotten the, oh, time to get the car buffer out type of jokes. And honestly, I've only ever used a matte product because I personally don't think that shiny heads on white guys looks good. I think that it looks great on those with darker skin, but us white guys, it just doesn't show up well. So I wasn't one to really use this a whole lot in the last 30 days. I have to be honest with you, I've probably only used this about 10 to 15 times. However, I think that I got a pretty good grasp on what my thoughts are on this product. So let's get into the specs. This comes in a 4-ounce or a 2-ounce container that is painted black with your standard friction lid. Now, this one came with a dent on the back. It doesn't affect the product and it doesn't really affect the usage of the lid at all. Now, this is super easy to use. It's just like you use your beard balm or your mustache wax. You just simply take some up on your thumb here. It isn't very hard either. And I ended up rubbing it into my palm, rubbing my palms together, and then just applied it to my head. The ingredients in this includes beeswax, sweet almond oil, soybean, safflower, cannabis sativa, avocado, coconut, jojoba oil, coconut butter, shea butter, vitamin E, aloe vera, and lavender for scent. And anything that was left on my hands was really simple, just to moisturize the backs of my hands with. Now, I don't know if it's going to show up on film here, but it definitely shined up my head by quite a bit. Even though this isn't a freshly shaven head, it still did a pretty good job of shining it up. Now, I almost forgot to tell you the scent of this, which is a lavender. It's a light lavender, which is actually a pretty relaxing scent. Now, I noticed when I get ready to apply this, it actually warms up in the palms of my hand fairly quickly, which means I don't have to pre-warm it up in the tin, which is good because I don't want to have to be standing around and wasting time doing that after I've already done that to my beard balm or my mustache wax. I think that does a very good job of moisturizing my head. Even with a healthy scalp, I still notice that it does help moisturize it a little bit. I think this would be really good for the fall and the winter when my head gets to be really dried out. Now, a couple things that I noticed when I was using this that I didn't notice when I'm not is that it seems like the beads of sweat that get on my head were rolling off a whole lot quicker. That just made it feel like I had a whole lot more sweat on my head than I actually did. I also noticed that if I used a little bit too much and then I took a shower that evening, it seemed like that there was a pretty thick layer of it still on my head. However, it came off pretty easily just with some hot water. Now, for do I think that this is worth your money? Personally, it's not a product that I would buy just because I'm not a fan of having a shiny head. However, if you are a fan of having a shiny and buffed looking head, I think you might want to start out with the 2-ounce that they sell on their website. However, if you want to jump right in and go ahead and get this big hefty 4-ounce, check out the link down below. At the time of recording this, it was going for $17. Now, that might seem like a lot. However, for a 4-ounce thing and the very little bit that you really actually need of this, it's gonna last you probably a good few months. So all in all, if you like your shiny head, definitely try this out. I think that it's a great buy. And of course, you probably have some friends that like their heads nice and shiny. So make sure to share this video with them. Hit that subscribe button for more grooming and men's lifestyle videos every week. And if you want to see some of the products that I have reviewed in the past, make sure to check out the playlist to the right. And until next time, you have a good one.